Hi, everyone. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you're looking at this. So, we just wanted to introduce you to conversations. These cards called conversation starters for husbands and wives. There are 88 cards, one on each side. They don't necessarily have anything to do with each other, but they're good conversation starters for when we're at home and frankly speaking, we run out of things to talk about and just been binging on Netflix or Hulu for way too long. So this is a good way to have conversations with your spouse. So one that I just chose randomly.
Before we get into that, I just want to say that we're going to go through these questions and we'll take a pause in between so that you can do this with your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. And hopefully this will help you in getting a conversation going or just doing something other than watching Netflix, like my wife said.
Okay, so, this is a good one. Who was your best friend growing up and what made them so special to you?
My best friend growing up has to be my friend John Murren. I've known him since I was 6 years old. I met him on the block. And he's like my brother. He is my brother, basically. Knew him, grew up with him, spent a lot of time in his home with his mom. So what made him special is that we had a lot of things in common. We like the Jets, we like pizza, we like just hanging out on the block. So that's what made him special.
Okay. My best friend growing up was Michelle. We have known each other since I was 8 years old. So we've known each other 20 years now.
Yeah,
a little longer than 20 years.
You can do the math.
But what made her so special? She was opposite of me. She wasn't shy. She always spoke her mind. She was never fearful of anything. The things we had in common were that we just loved to talk. We loved to sleep over each other's homes. We watched a lot of movies and we played hours and hours and hours of double dutch.
That's amazing. And you know what's great is that we're still friends with Michelle and John to this day. So, but it's great to hear the stories of just back in the day before we knew each other, and just to hear a little bit about childhood experiences.
Yeah.
So thank you. That was good.
So why don't you guys take a moment and ask each other, who was your best friend growing up and what made this person so special to you?
Great. All right, let's move on to the next question.
Okay. Well, this is sort of irrelevant, but I guess it can become relevant after the quarantine. Do you think we go out on enough dates together? How can we make more time for each other?
That's a good question. I think we spend a lot of time when we're not in quarantine with each other. That's one of the advantages of not having children. So I imagine for people who have children, that's a tremendous challenge. I do think that it's easy to get into a rut and kind of do the same things over and over on your dates. So I think that's a challenge that we've had in being married as long as we have. It's like, okay, let me think of a way that, can surprise you or find a new place. Maybe you like a certain type of restaurant. Let's find if it's Italian, let's find a different type of Italian restaurant that can break the rut and maybe get a little bit more romantic. And it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. So those are sort of the things that I think about in terms of going out. I think we do go out enough, but it's good to mix it up.
And also, when you do this, keep it in the positive, because a question like that could turn negative real quickly. So keep it in the positive. Don't start doing the blame thing and everything. If you feel like you don't go out on enough dates when you're obviously in this time period, you can't really go out. But before the quarantine, again, if you don't feel like you went out enough, don't belittle your spouse because of that. Try to think now, when we do get this stay-at-home order lifted, what kinds of things can you do?
There's some things that we could do to even be creative now. So maybe you can't see somebody face to face, But maybe like let's say you can, kind of go out as a couple somewhere that's away from everybody. Maybe go to a park early in the morning. Go out in your neighborhood. That can be kind of a date, just to break the monotony of things, or go out late when nobody's around. Those are some ideas. We went out with some friends recently in our car. We were 6 feet away. Their car was parked.
Yeah, it was fun.
A couple of rows over, but we were just, hey,
we had
how
the
you
windows
doing?
down.
Windows
we were
down.
talking.
Hey, how you
and
doing? And just catching up.
Yeah.
So we were able to even have a date in the cars, drive-in kind of date.
One more, or
Yeah, one more.
all right. What is your favorite song on the radio, or should we say Spotify? And in what ways does music affect you?
Oh, okay. I like that. It's got to be something elevation. What were we listening to today? Because I listen to a lot of different genres, but
You are listening to.
actually Jesse's uncle said genre, but genres.
It's genre, different types of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were listening to Elevation. So you
Yeah.
have a whole Spotify folder of Elevation music.
Yeah, of elevation songs. So I can't think of like one worship song right now, but I like their worship. It's just very inspiring. It gets into the word. It just lifts up my spirit. It helps me, honestly, when I'm in a good playlist. It helps me clean. It helps me get motivated to clean.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
So you should let me play my music louder. So anyways, yes, that's what music and good songs do for me. If I'm gonna work out, I love listening to the Rocky soundtrack. Those of you who are Rocky fans, nothing like that gets me motivated. Something like that gets me motivated.
Well, I do like worship music, but to get me cleaning and active in the house, I like a lot of Mark Anthony music, especially Vivir Mi Vida. So I'll ask Alexa to play that. Just gets me, it just gets me in a good mood, and it just reminds me of like family occasions we've had.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, we have different styles, but I appreciate the style of music that she brings, and I mostly save my rock music from when she's out of the house.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Headphones are made for that, so it's all
exactly. All right, guys. So again, that's something you could practice with your spouse. Keep it positive. Keep it light. Again, these conversations are pretty light from what I've seen. If there's something you don't want to talk about, you don't have to at the moment. You can always do it another time. And I just think it's a great way to just talk during quarantine.
So for conversation starters for husbands and wives?
Yep, 88 great conversation starters.
All right. So we're going to put some more conversations below so that you and your significant other can go through that. Please send us some comments if you do it, and just let us know if you like this. We want to give out some more little tips to help us through the quarantine together.
Yes.
So God bless you. Hope all of you have a great night, and looking forward to seeing you all in person again soon.
Bye-bye.